Home Timber and Hardware, go where the tradies go. You are watching Footy Classified. A wonderful win by the Swans on the weekend, but still the conjecture over Adam Goods' future continues. And one of his closest mates, Jude Bolton, took that up a notch yesterday.
You know, Goods was pretty ordinary last week. He played a shocking game against Essendon. It could be a tough year, and maybe he's gone 1 year too early, one year too long. Strong
comments before we get the reaction of everyone to them. This is what John Longmire, the Swans coach, had to say today.
Jude might have a short memory too. People were saying that after 2012 about him as well, but he went in 2013 and played a lot of football in 2013. So I think it's round two, and he's been a part of our team for the first 2 weeks, and you know, whether it's sub role or not playing every week, I mean, that'll evolve as the course of the season evolves. But you know, we're not focused on that too much at the moment.
I'm with Horse on this. I don't see it as a big deal. I mean, I would expect Adam Goods to play some games as a sub. Caro, Jude Bolton, I admire his frankness as a recently retired player and obviously a close mate of everyone at Sydney's.
Well, I mean, if only everyone who took a lot of money when they leave footy and go and work in the media could be so outspoken or at least honest. I mean, it would have been really tough for him to say that. They are great mates, but just because people were writing Jude Bolton off doesn't mean that he doesn't have the right to say what a lot of people in football are thinking at the moment about Adam Goods. And even his coach said he didn't just say play the sub, but he might not play every week.
I reckon that's fair enough too.
Can you see him, though, going back, Adam Goods, and playing in the Sydney NEAFL competition? Because he may have to, because he's played half a game in round one, a quarter in round two. Yeah. Some players would find that difficult when they've been to his heights.
Well, it depends on the sell coming into the season. We don't know what the sell is to him, but they may have been pointed out to him. So, look, you can go on, Goodsy, but understand that this might be the situation.
He did it with O'Keefe. He didn't shirk that issue at all.
Were you surprised? Were you, be honest, about that he played on this year?
No, not really. No, I wasn't. I thought his grand final performance was one of the few players that had a go, and that's which gets me to this point. I mean, I wrote about Sydney at the start of the season, Lordo, and I thought the Hawthorn grand final performance just put them as a watch for me, whether they could regather and refine that intensity, and they answered it in the most emphatic style against a very good Port Adelaide side who weren't able to get going at all. I mean, this was hard to watch, this game of footy. There was no time to just sit back and enjoy the ride. Every time they got the footy, Sydney were at them, and this was so far removed from their grand final performance that it'd make them even filthier, I reckon. And that is a great sign. They're back. They've got the hunger. They've got that attitude against a really good opponent. I thought it was great to watch.
44 points they kept them to. And the two big fellas, Franklin and Tippett, 16 tackles between them.
What's it mean for Port?
Well, it might be the best thing that could have happened to them, that in round two they get taught a lesson. They probably had the best pre-season ever, where everyone's telling them, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. Huge wake-up call. Fremantle and also the Sydney Swans have taught them a real lesson. I reckon they've stopped their run, and they've got to go to a plan B to try and recover.
They do miss their ruckman.
Yeah. That's Lobie, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I think their winning record without him is poor, and they'll welcome him back very soon. Let's right to go forward. Geelong are also getting a wake-up